Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Josiah's World TV. Now, listen, recently your girl Keyshia Cole has announced on Instagram that she will be doing a versus battle with someone. She didn't say who at that moment, but she did post something on Instagram saying, "How are you guys? Long time no hear. Versus battle on the way." Now, this was posted about 3 days ago, right? And then it has recently been announced that Keyshia Cole will be going head to head with your girl Ashanti for a versus battle on Apple Music and on Instagram this upcoming Saturday on December the 12th, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Now, this is very interesting because I do love both Keyshia Cole and Ashanti's music. So when this announcement happened, social media was set on fire, alright? It was definitely set on fire. So I'm actually going to read a few responses on Twitter to the Verzuz announcement. One tweet said, "Oh hell, both my girls getting my rainbow outfit together now." The rainbow dot city trends. That was definitely a vibe. My favorite store back in the early thousands to shop. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit that. Another tweet said, "Keyshia Cole got hits on hits." Somebody responding to this tweet said, "But Ashanti got a whole catalog of hits and she'll get to play J-Lo-ish too." Another Twitter user said, "I think Ashanti will win comfortably. Keyshia Cole is very talented, but she does not have many hits. My definition of a hit is a top 40 song. Hit doesn't mean a song you and your cousins like. For example, Life of the Party by Joe is one of my favorite songs, but it's not a hit." Yeah, I would have to disagree with that. Another Twitter user said, "Ashanti has bigger hits and Keyshia Cole has classics." Now, there's definitely a discussion on Twitter right now about who will win the versus. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Josiah's World TV, and I have one of my favorite YouTubers, and honestly is like an older brother to me, Scotty by Nature TV. How are you today, brother?
I'm I'm good. I'm good. It's cold and I don't want to do nothing,
I know, look, it's chilly down here in Houston too. Well, thank you so much for coming on to talk about this topic, because this is a definitely interesting topic that's going on. Whoever knew there would be a Keyshia Cole versus Ashanti? Now, as I stated in the video, Keyshia announced it a few days that she will be doing a versus, but we didn't know who until just as yesterday or 2 days ago we found out it was Ashanti. Who did you at first think that Keyshia was going to versus?
First of all, Ashanti wasn't like when you think of Keisha Cole, you don't really put her in the same box as Ashanti.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I know that most people wanted her to go against K Michelle. Most people probably don't even know much of K Michelle's music because K Michelle didn't have the same extreme R&B circuit. Like she had moderate success, but Keisha went on to have a major success. So the general public is so, when you think about K Michelle, to be honest, you think about Tamar because they have the same success. It would be probably best to put her with Tamar. On the other hand, when they was talking about Fantasia,
I can't see Fantasia. I can definitely see more of a Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson.
Fantasia and Jasmine Sullivan, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Well, when I first heard the news, I definitely thought it was going to be Keyshia Cole and Ashanti. I mean, that was the first thing that came to my mind. So I'm not shocked when Ashanti was announced.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing I wanted to ask you is, who team are you on? Like, are you team Keyshia? Are you team Ashanti? Because I'm getting a lot of mixed views on social media.
Honest, I'm Team Keisha.
Mm.
Now, I do like Ashanti. When Ashanti first 13, I had to be 13 years old when she first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that Ashanti was like could nobody say nothing about Ashanti to me. Ashanti was Beyonce to me back then. So could nobody say get mad with them, go the fuck off on them, and all this other stuff. So could nobody say nothing about Ashanti. But then Keisha Cole came everything. That was my new Mary J when Keisha Cole came out. So Keisha
Mm-hmm.
Cole came out 2000, and could nobody tell me nothing about Keisha. Even now, even though the bitch got me blocked, on Twitter now. Nobody all. So for me, most people look at it from a superficial point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you think about all her accolades, Keisha Cole doesn't have a number one Hot 100 record arena. But for me, it doesn't matter if you have a number one record. What really matters is, so regardless of the fact that she doesn't have a number one record, a lot of her songs are timeless records. Whereas most of her stuff aged that well. Because if I want to listen to Ashanti, I'll probably listen to Baby. I'll probably listen to Rain on Me. I'll probably listen to everything on the first two albums, but anything
And
past albums, I still want to hear it.
And you know what? You made a good point there because I am also Team Keisha. I actually got into it with one of my friends at a birthday party yesterday because he was like, how dare you say Keisha? Ashanti got more hits. She wrote hits for people. Ashanti has a lot of hits, and I will not never take that away from her. And she is so talented. However, she was pop. We haven't really heard anything from Ashanti since what? Braveheart. So she was really popping in the early thousands. That first album is always a classic. But when I think about a catalog, I see Keisha as being more in that because she has all the good hits. I mean, come on now. She started with that first album, oh la, la. Come on, everybody was singing that. I was in middle school, everyone was singing that song. And then that second album, Let It Go with Little Kim, Missy Elliott, that was a huge hit for Keisha, you know? So she has a huge catalog of hits, and you can never take that away. I mean, even recently, she had that. Well, it's not recent, but a few years ago, she came out with that song with Remy Ma that was popping.
There's a lot of deep cuts as well that most people like. Like I can't listen to a full blown Ashanti album at the age of 31 anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think of like 16, 15 or 16, I can still listen to that album straight through.
Mm-hmm.
The same and do the same thing with Ashanti. So when people talk about hits and stuff, yeah, but does she have more timeless records? And that's just honestly to me, it's all about the longevity of a record, and
Mm-hmm.
the accolades really don't matter if you don't have no timeless record. There's a lot of number one records that most people have forgotten about.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it's gonna be I think from what I'm also expecting from this verses is I wanna hear some tea, I wanna hear some stories. Because Keisha Cole, all through I do love her music, I saw her talk show on Fox and she does not have the best media personality. So hopefully she won't be dry in the verses. We get some really good hits. But I'm excited though. I'm going to City Trends. I'm going to get me a nice little throwback outfit. I'm thinking about just getting a nice little cute fade for the verses. So I'm ready. Listen, your boy is ready.
When it comes down to Keisha and Ashanti, there was some rumors about the past, so that's something they can talk about, I guess. Because first of all, I think when Keisha first came interview with Star and Buck Wild, and they gave her a list of all these female R&B singers, and she gave her opinion on one of them and voice back then, or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And then on top of that, it was a rumor that they were dating the same man who was a producer. He was in Ashanti's Don't Let Them video, which came out in 2005. I should have cheated video as her love interest as well. So they were saying, it was rumors around saying that they were feuding over and up with Ashanti back then because she was supposed to still be with Nelly, but it was a rumor out there that she was fucking around
Ooh.
Ashanti. They were saying that Keisha Cole didn't like Ashanti over Chink Santana, which leads me to years later, the title track is a duet between them two, and this rumor to be about their quote unquote love triangle. Rumors all alleged. That's the shit I've seen over the
That
last
would
couple of
be
days.
wow. See, that's some thousands tea for you. I didn't even know that. So that would be a great conversation if that allegedly happened, like you said. That would be a
Mm-hmm.
great discussion to talk about at the verses. But Scotty, thank
Yes,
you
it
so
is.
much for just joining me on this conversation on Keyshia Cole versus Ashanti. And I'm excited for this. Like I said, I'm ready, guys. It's definitely coming out next Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm ready. I'm gonna have to block my whole Saturday off and get to it. Make sure you all follow my boy Scotty on YouTube, Scotty by Nature TV, Instagram, Scotty by Nature TV, all the same. He is hilarious with his commentary. His commentary is amazing. Make sure you all follow him, okay? And we are out. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Josiah's World TV. Now, if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I post more videos. Bye bye.